Hi boys and girls, I am back today and we're going to start talking about research. Now, a couple months ago, you'll remember we did a class research project on an inventor. I know Miss Richardson's class did one on the potato chip, Miss Fletcher's did one on the person that invented famous Amos cookies, and I know Miss Morrison's class did one on, if I recall correctly, it was on the person that made the ice cream scoop. So today we're going to talk about research and how you can actually research. Now, the first thing we have to do when we want to do research is come up with a topic. What is a topic? Well, a topic is what I want to know about. So, for example, this year we learned about our presidents, right? Yes, we did. And one of our presidents was Abraham Lincoln. Now, we talked a little bit about him, but Miss Fletcher would like to know more. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick my topic of Abraham Lincoln. So here I've got my chart. It helps me keep myself organized when I do my research. And I'm going to write Abraham Lincoln as my topic. And once I have that down, then I'm going to do the next step of my research. But what is that? Let me think. Well, I know Abraham Lincoln was one of our presidents, but do I know anything else about Abraham Lincoln? Well, I know a little bit. I know he's on the penny, but there's got to be more to Abraham Lincoln, isn't there? So now my job is to come up with some questions that I want to know about Abraham Lincoln. So let's see if we can come up with some questions. Well, you guys are kids, right? Abraham Lincoln must have been a kid. So I wonder, when and where was he born? So my first question might be, where and when was he born? Okay? So when I go to my research, this is one of the questions that I want to look into. Well, let's see, what other questions could I ask about Abraham Lincoln? Well, I wonder if he had a family. I have a family. Do you have a family? I wonder if he had any sons or daughters. I think that might be a good question. What do you think? Yeah, I think so too. So let's add, did he have family? And Miss Fletcher's writing really fast so that we can get through all of our questions today. So, did he have family? Well, if he had a family and he was a president, do you think he had a job before he was the president? Maybe some other job? That would be another good question, wouldn't it? All right, well, let's add, did he have a job? Okay, so we have where and when was he born? Did he have a family? Did he have a job? Where do you think he lived? We all live near our school, right? In Manassas, Virginia. I wonder if he lived in Manassas, or do you think he lived somewhere else? Would that be another good question? I think so. So I'm going to add, where did he live? Okay. So this kind of tells us some of the things about before, or these are questions we want to know about before he was president, but what did he do as president? Do you think he had a big, like we put him on the penny, so he must have done something really important as a president, right? So what did he do as president? Now, Miss Fletcher came up with these questions. And this helps me a lot, doesn't it? But you might not be able to write all these questions. However, you could draw pictures for your questions. Here, let me give you an example. Who likes animals? I know I do. I love animals. But there's some animals I don't know a lot about. So I might choose an animal and try and find out what kinds of foods do they eat. Could I draw a picture of food so I know that's my question? Absolutely. Or where do they live? Could you draw a house to help you? Yes, you can. I want you to think about an animal you might not know a lot about. I don't know about you guys, but I like the movie Zootopia. And in Zootopia, they have an animal called a sloth that moves really slow. Didn't he? Yes. So I wonder, do sloths really move slow? Or maybe you want to know more about pandas or dolphins or dinosaurs. These are all things you can think about. So I want you to think about an animal that you might want to research. And then you think about the questions you might want to answer about those animals. Maybe, is there another animal they get along with? Or, what do they eat? Where do they sleep? Any of those questions. Maybe they have a special feature on their body. Like we know zebras have stripes, right? Maybe other animals have special ways of their body markings. I want you to think about that, and the next week, we're gonna figure out how to answer these questions. Sound like a plan? Awesome. So think about an animal you want to research. When I come back next week, we'll answer these questions about Abraham Lincoln so we can learn about Abraham Lincoln. And then you can do research on your animal all on your own after that video. Sound good? Awesome. Well, thank you for coming and learning about research with me. I'll see you next week. Bye.